Welcome back. I'm Chris Garden, and we're here for another episode of Mindful Movements. And today what we're going to talk about is chronic pain. And with chronic pain, we typically find that patients have an instability or lack of foundation in their core. So one of the things that we want to really work on is strengthening, stabilizing, and creating a new foundation for our core. Now, when I talk about core, I'm talking about this area right here. And we're looking at the thoracic spine and lumbar spine and pelvis. So what we're going to do today is we're going to cover 4 movements that are going to allow you to get to a point where we can get you strong and stable, build a new foundation, and help get a solution for this chronic pain that you're having. Now, one of the things that we typically see before we go into this is that people who have instabilities in their core sit way too much, or they're way too unstable. And thirdly, they just have a lifestyle where they're not active. So one of the things that we want to try to do is if you find yourself sitting longer than 20 minutes at a time, we got to get you up and we got to get you moving around. But these 4 movements that we're going to cover in a little bit here today are going to do a couple things. They're going to strengthen the muscles that surround the spine that affect the nervous system. Now, the nervous system is huge, so if we can support and stabilize it better, then we should see some significant improvements with this instability, but also, more importantly, help you get rid of your pain. So the number one movement that we're going to do is called cat-cow. So I'm going to have you get on your hands and knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a good base. Excellent. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by bringing the back up and arching the back. And now when we arch the back, we're going to bring the head down. I want you to engage your core right here and hold it tight for 2 to 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. Go ahead and relax. And what we're going to do is drop it down, bring the head up. Again, we're going to engage the core here. Hold it tight for 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000. Excellent. Now we're going to do this from anywhere from 5 to 10 times. And you can do this movement every other day, at least. If you really want to be successful with this, you should do it almost every day. But I think it's ample for us to go ahead and do it every other day. The next movement that we're going to do is called the hunting dog. Now, there's going to be some modifications to this exercise because it can get complicated. So what we're going to do is I'm going to break it down as simple as I possibly can. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with engaging the core and just making it tight. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start with the right arm, and we're going to raise it up like a dog that points when he's hunting. And what I want you to do is, rather than raise it, I want you to lift it out straight. Perfect. Tighten the core. You're going to hold it for 3 seconds. You're going to bring it back down. What we're now going to do is then go ahead to the left side. Bring it out in front of you. Engage the core. 1001, 1002, 1003, and down. The next one that we're going to do is we're going to bring the right leg, and you're going to bring it straight back. Engage the core. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Relax back into neutral. And then we're going to engage the left side here. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Excellent. Now again, typically we're going to do this anywhere from 5 to 10 times. You're going to hold the exercise for 2 to 3 seconds. Now here's the next advanced modification to this. Now, don't do this if you're not strong and stable. I'm going to say it again. Don't do this if you're not strong and stable. Keep it simple and modify this to where you're at. What we're going to do is the opposite arm and leg. We're going to go ahead and raise. So go ahead and raise the arm, the opposite leg, Engage the core, hold for 2 to 3 seconds, and relax. Awesome. Big difference from the first one, right, Michael? And then the next one, you're going to go to the opposite side. Arm, leg, engage the core, hold for 2 to 3 seconds, and relax. Now, again, this is advanced, so please don't do this. Or if you have discomfort doing this, you're not ready to go into this, so just go ahead and do the initial exercise that we did, where we do the one arm, then the next arm, the leg, and the leg. Now, the next exercise that we're going to do is I'm going to have Michael go ahead and lay on his side. I want your legs out straight. You're going to just cross the one leg. Yeah, perfect. And what this is a side plank. And again, we're going to variate this just a little bit. So we're typically going to bring this arm back. Now, what we can do just from the beginning is engage your core right here. Just tighten. When I say engage your core, all we need to do is just tighten our abdominal muscles. 2 to 3 seconds at the most. If we're going to go ahead and advance from here, what we could do is have somebody here, or even just engage the core and bring it up an inch. Just bring it up just a little. Right there. Hold and then go back down. Now there's variations. Now what I'm going to have Michael do is bring it up even further. And now what we really want to do is have the body in a presentation like this. Hold the core and then relax. Now, when we do this, again, you're going to have to be a good judge for yourself as to what you're able to do and what you're not able to do, so that we don't continue to cause injury on top of an already weakened core. So we really want these things to be effective, not ineffective. Now, whenever you do it on the right side, we would flip around and do it on the left side. The last exercise that we're going to do is called knee up, sit up. So you're going to go on your back. As one leg's going to go down. We're going to keep it up. Your arms are going to be behind your head. And what you're going to do is you're just going to bring your head all the way back. You're going to raise your head and your shoulders up to your body's best of its ability. So even if you, yep, perfect. You're going to engage the core. Excellent. You're going to relax. Now, even if you can only start with an inch of movement, that's acceptable for now. The idea here is to build upon where you're at. So if you can only go an inch, go an inch. Keep it simple. If you can just engage this, engage this. If you can only bring your head up, bring your head up. What we're going to do next is when you go from this side, we're going to switch. Excellent. All the way back down. For beginners, engage the core. If you want to go to the next level, bring the head up only. If you want to bring it up even further, keep coming, bring it up a little further, and go back down. What we just presented to you are 4 solutions, 4 awesome exercises that will significantly help you build and stabilize your core. Now, one thing you need to know, when you do these exercises, when you get up and you move around, you're going to be like, wow, huge sense of energy that's going to be fulfilled with your body, and you should feel a little better, almost a stimulus of endorphins that surround your body. But one of the things that you should know, how do you feel? That's pretty significant, right? And he's in pretty good shape. You may very well be sore. And if you are sore, that's awesome. So in order for us to get control of your pain, sometimes what we have to do is we have to wake it up. But we have to take you from where you are and get you to a stronger and stable place in order for us to make some changes here. My name is Chris Garden. This is another segment of Mindful Movements. I hope that you found this to be beneficial to improving your pain and improving your core stabilization. Thank you.